beautiful viewers, this is the K-Popper Unboxer coming to you with a new unboxing. Today I have CORTIS's second EP, Green Green. So I have all three of the versions, and they are the bridge version, the street version, and the studio version. And then I have the US exclusives here, 2 from Walmart, and then I have 2 from Target. They're the same ones. And there's supposed to be a Barnes & Noble US exclusive. However, I went to 2 Barnes & Nobles, and neither one had anything CORTIS. Also, if you go on their website, they do not have the Barnes & Noble exclusive listed at all, so you can't even check or order it online or check the stock. There are slots in templates I saw with actual pictures, and on their Facebook page there was a picture of the cards, so I'm not quite sure what's going on with that. So I might have to add that Barnes & Noble exclusive in with my full unboxing. Speaking of which, this is part 1, so part 2 will be the full Weverse set. So it'll be another set of these plus the POBs, the 4th set of the Weverse albums, the dice version, and the vinyl. So please subscribe if you haven't already so you don't miss that. Also, I'm coming up on 10,000 subscribers, so I will be having, once I reach that point, I will be having a giveaway with a bunch of things, including a gift card as well. So please subscribe and hit the notification button so you don't miss any of those upcoming things. Okay, let's get to it. We're going to start with the first photo book, the bridge version. Okay, so this version is from Walmart. And then each version is still slightly different. The first 2 photo books are kind of on the thinner side. This one has the spine here, and the other one has the spine on the side. And then the third one is a lot thicker than this one. Okay, so we'll take the photo cards. I guess everything is in there. Oh, there's a bunch of other stuff in there. Okay. So first off, I'd just like to say this album is a banger. They did it again. I loved their album last year, and I love this one. It's so good. We'll get into my favorites in a second. But at least this year's photo books actually have a spine instead of just loose posters, which I'm not a huge fan of. Also, the choreography is intense and insane, and I love it. I've been watching their Redred videos everywhere. So good. I also really like the vibe of this group. And if you haven't checked out my first full unboxing of their album, click here. That video, excuse me, is my #1 viewed video with over 50,000 views. So I'm hoping this one will do just as well. So even in last year, I think their first album made my top 10, and I'm sure this one will as well. It's so good. I think I also read somewhere that James does a lot of the choreo he comes up with. I didn't even know that. I thought they had a choreographer. But I think their choreo is great. It fits the songs and the group really well. And it's addictive to watch too, which is, hard to do. Now, I don't have a bias, but I did last time pull a lot of Sungyeon, and I think I pulled a lot of Gyeono. So maybe those two are, but I really like everybody, to be honest with you. I think everybody, this group fits well together. They work well together. I love their end product. It looks like they're having fun. Their TNT music video was crazy. It literally is just them like in the front of a building or in the front of a doorway, like with a camera. Okay, so songs. TNT is a banger, first ALF track. I love it a lot. Redred is so freaking good. Okay, so let's talk about Acai. This is my second favorite B-side. I just think it's hilarious because they're talking about the berry Acai and choking, and I think it's just funny because, and it also plays on like K-pop groups, and they always have a song about some kind of food or drink or something. So I just love that. And then YoungCreatorCrew is my favorite B-side. Mostly because there's a yodel in it, and I just was dying when I first heard it. Plus, I love the little hook. And then Wassup, great track. And then staying with their colors, we got Blue Lips, which is kind of like a laid-back track. Very good album. Okay, wow. Martin wrote a book. So did James. Actually, and then they each wrote one page. Oh wait, I think this is yeah, these are, so Martin is the one that wrote the most. Okay. And then and then we have the CD for the bridge version. And then the inclusions were all in here. So, and I'm assuming the Walmart card is as well. So the first thing is this sticker. Ooh, it's hard to see because it's like very green. And we get this magnet. So it has like a magnet back on it. And then we get a scratch card. So we're gonna see who it is. I'm not gonna bore you with scratching the whole thing. Now I got all these little flakes. Okay, so for our scratch card, we got Gyeono. Okay, this is the album photo card. And we got Martin. It's crazy. Hilarious. And then for the Walmart exclusive, we got Martin sticking his tongue. So we got a Martin set with the Gyeono scratch card. Okay, so that's everything you get in this version. Just so you know. And then you get the little thing that everything came in. Okay, let's move on to the next version. Okay, so the next version we have is the street version, and this one is also from Walmart. I did go to a different Walmart, so hopefully this one will have a different exclusive card. So we will see. Also, if you find the Barnes & Noble one, let me know. Okay. So like I said, this one, the spine is on the side, but it's kind of the same paper and same, well, it's a little bit more glossy than the last one. But at least it wasn't all loose like their first album. Oh, it's a cork. I was like, what does he have on his neck? Yeah, these pages are very thin and glossy. I know let me see if I can move some of these lights out of the way so it's not so bad. It looks like they're in California, but everyone's just chilling on the street. Here is the CD for the street version. We'll look at our conclusions. Okay, we got the sticker. This one is blue, even though it says green. We got the magnet, which is the cover. And then we got 3 cards. So let's do the scratch. Okay, so you can see for the scratch version, we got Kyonho again. So we got both of his for 2 of the versions. Okay, and then this is the album card. And we got Martin. We are Martin blessed today. I love the little thing. I was gonna say something during the photo book. I really like the little figure thing. It almost looks like a voodoo doll. Just hilarious. And then this is the Walmart. And we got James. At least we got a different one. So these are the 2 Walmart cards we got. Just to keep track. Okay, and that's everything in this version. Let's move on to the last version. Okay, so this is the last version, and it is called the Studio version. And it is a little bit thicker and heavier. So I did an order ahead of time for Target, and I ordered 2 of them because they were 20 bucks each, so. And of course they gave me the same one. So it's most likely a dupe when we check it out later. So if it's a dupe, I'll probably be selling it. So it's like very thick cardboard on the back here. So it opens all the ways. There's this very thick cardboard. I do like that these pages open all the way, even though the spine sometimes scares me, but it seems like it's very glued down. Oh, we got some guns. Ooh, that's too scandalous, this one. James is sponsored by Adidas. They also just look like they're having a blast to me, in everything they do, the videos, the performances, their songs. So yeah, you can see all, well, first of all, there's a lot of producers on these tracks, but you'll notice that the members are all on here. lines up. Yeah, be careful with these pages because I feel like you could just whoosh, rip them right out. So this one's a little different. It has this thicker, I don't even know what material you would call this. It's like, I guess cardboard. Okay, and then in the inclusions we get sticker, the magnet, okay, and then we get another scratch card. I don't think I've ever seen an album with scratch cards that are not just sayings, they're actual photo cards. It's kind of crazy. Anyway, so we got Kyono again. So we got the Kyono set of scratch cards. It's crazy. Okay, and then we have the actual album card, which we got Kyunho again. And then this is the Target. They all the Targets and Walmart cards, I feel like they have the same, but yeah, they all have the same back. So it's gonna be a little confusing on the back to figure out who is who. Okay, for the Target card, we got Sunghyun. So cute. Okay, so that does it for that one. I'm gonna open this one as well and see what our pools are. This was from the same store, so I am not anticipating this being any different. Okay, so we got James. Okay, so we did get a different one. That's awesome. The scratch card. Oh, somebody different. Who did we get? Okay, and then for the scratch card, we got Sunghyun again. Or as well, I should say, not again. And then for the Target card, wait, let me make sure this is the Target card. Yes. Okay, for the Target card, we got Martin. So we got all different ones. Wow, I was not expecting that because these were literally from the same store, like not even a different Target in the area. Okay, so let's look at all our pools and then we'll talk about the future a little bit. Okay, so these are our pools for today for the US exclusives. Just to remind, for the, well, this is the bridge version down here. So for the bridge version, we got these two cards. These are the scratch ones. That's why I left the stuff on it, but I will eventually scratch it all off. We got Martin for both bridge and street. And then we got two versions of the studio. We got Kyunho and Martin. Kyunho and James for album cards. We did a Kyunho set for the 3 scratch cards. And then we also got Sunghyun. And we got him for Walmart. No, I'm sorry. These are the two Target. These are Walmart. These are Target. And then we got Martin for Target. And like I said, the Barnes & Noble, I went to 2 of them. I couldn't find it. It's not on the website, but I'm looking at this right here of the US exclusives, and Target, Walmart, Barnes & Noble. So that's what they look like, but I cannot find them. There's also a Weverse US group exclusive, Hello 82, and K-Pop Nara. Those are the US ones. So make sure you stay tuned for my second unboxing, which will be my full set. It's hopefully shipping soon. I expected it to ship earlier this week, but I guess they had a lot of orders, I'm sure, since this group is so popular. Please give them some love. Their dance videos are awesome. They won the music, they won a couple of awards. They won one of the music shows recently, beating my beloved NCT Wish group. But their song Redred is insane. It's so good. And the dancing is amazing. I'm like addicted to watching that video. So make sure you give them some love. Make sure you subscribe and hit the notification button so you don't miss any of my future videos, including the second part of this one, where I'll have all the versions of all of their new album, Green Green. If you would please give me a thumbs up, that helps the channel a lot, and comment below if you are going to pick this album up, what version, and then tell me who your bias is, because I still don't really have a bias right now. I just like them all a lot. So tell me who your bias is, and then if you can find the Barnes & Noble, tell me if you found it in your town or whatever, because I just don't know. I mean, I'm going to keep up on it and keep looking, but we'll see. Maybe this just been delayed, so who knows. The way things are, you know, in the world and shipping and stuff, anything's possible at this point. Anyway, make sure you give Cortis some love, and make sure you stay tuned. I am almost to 10,000 subscribers, and when I reach that point, I will be doing a giveaway, which will include some BTS albums, some merch, and also a gift card to one of my favorite stores. So please subscribe and tell your friends about that so you do not miss that giveaway. As always, take care of yourself, take care of others, and I'll see you in the next unboxing. Bye. Cortis.